Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to show you guys how you can take the bearing off as well as all the little balls and give it a little clean and how to put it back together. Very, very easy. I'm just going to go ahead and use this one here. Let me go ahead and take these cap off here first. Just like that. Let me go ahead and take this other side off. All right, there we go. You can see the bearing in here. Let me go ahead and just take this one right out, just like that. Same thing with here. These are bearings as well. You can actually take all these out as well. And this one here has kind of like a little plastic ring around here. You can actually use a flathead screwdriver and you can pull this out. I might as well just show you really fast. Let me go ahead and pull this one out, just like that. And you can see the bearing in here. You have to take out both sides of there, okay? Anyways, we're just working on this one middle one here, and you can see the bearing right here. So the first thing is, if you look closely on here, okay, now you can see I have the balls in here. I have little silver balls. There's 7 balls in here. And if I flip it over, you can see this little brown here. This might be white. This is basically just a retainer. It just holds the balls in place, okay? Let me bring it to the light a little bit more. So anyways, let me go ahead and move this over. Now, first thing we got to do is take the retainer off. And how you do that is you just want to push somewhere like on the side away from the ball, and it's going to come right out. Go ahead and just push that in there. And you can see it's already coming out. See how it's out right now? Now I can just go ahead and pull this off, just like that. And now you can see it's just the balls in here, okay? I got 7 steel balls in here. Now let me go ahead and put this down here. And now what I gotta do is I'm gonna move all the balls to one side. And remember this too, because when we put this back together, we're gonna do the same exact thing, okay? So all the balls are on one side now. Now I'm just gonna move this inner ring, I'm just gonna move it up. And you might hear that little click, okay? Now it's up, now check this out. Well, there you go. There's all the little balls. And of course, if you want to get a quick clean, a lot of ways you can clean it. I typically just use like rubbing alcohol here. I just dab it in here like this a little bit. And then I can give like a little clean in the inner ring here like this. And then I can dry it off as well. Just dry this off like that. Put a little bit more on there. And I can do the same thing as well on the rings here, on the outer ring here. Give that a little clean and then dry that up. And also with the retainer here, you can go ahead and give this a little clean as well. Just like that. I'm going like really fast. And then with the balls too, I mean, you can always just go ahead and dab a little bit of alcohol. Or there's a lot of other products that you can use as well. And kind of make sure that it's dried as well. Actually, I usually use a paper towel for these, but this will work just fine as well. Okay, so there you go. It's pretty much clean. Now, how do we put it back together? Now, this is the hard part, okay? There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but I found for me this is the easiest way to do it. And make sure you want to make sure you don't lose any of these balls, okay? So first thing is this. We're going to put all the balls in this ring here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that they're all together, okay, in a little ring, just like this. All right, so let me go ahead and move this up a little bit. So they're all up here, and now what I want to do is I want to grab this inner ring here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And this may take me a couple tries, okay? And I got to it's kind of hard for me to do this with the camera right here. But I'm going to go ahead and put this. Let me just move this over here. So all of these are all 1/4. Now, if you look at this inner ring here, you can kind of see this this middle groove here. That's where the balls have to go in, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the ring in just like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it down like this. And this may take me a couple tries. So I'm going to go ahead and push down like this and try to get it in there. Just like this. And once I have it like this, what I want to do is I want to start, I'm going to kind of like press down the inner ring down further on the towel here So that kind of goes up a little bit so the balls can wrap around that middle inner ring, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on there. Now I'm just gonna kind of play with it. Give it a little play, I'm just like swirling it around. Sometimes you'll have a ball that will pop up. If it pops up, then you just have to do it all over again. Wow, look at that. I got it on my first try. There you go, you can see all the balls in here now. Now, what you gotta do next is, you gotta put the retainer, nylon retainer back in. So what you wanna do is just go ahead and just spread these out. Try to make it as evenly as possible at first, but even if it's not perfect, you can still work your way into the nylon retainer. So let me just move these. Try to make it even as possible. Okay, you know what, that's not perfect, but here's the retainer. Now the retainer here, this is where the balls go into. They go in these little grooves right here. You can see the grooves right here, it goes in here, it goes in here, it goes into the big open spot right there. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna pick this up, and I'm just gonna try to line one of the balls up first. All right, so I had to move over like this because it's hard with the camera like in a way. So I kind of want to make sure that these are kind of like evenly spaced out, all 7 balls here. Try to get it perfect as much as possible. I think that's good enough. And now I'm just going to go ahead and grab the retainer here. Oh, the ball's moved. It's all right. I'm just going to try to put this on here like this. Let me move these balls around a little bit. Just gotta kind of play with it. Move that in here. And now you can see all the balls are in. You can see the back of the nylon retainer here. Let me go ahead and go back in front of the camera here. So there you go, just like that. So let's go ahead and put this back together. Very simple with this one. Well, let me just put this plastic ring back on here too. I'll pop this in. You got to have semi-strong fingers to do this. I've seen a lot of people using like hammers. I have tons of these, and I have never used a hammer. Got to have semi-strong fingers for this, guys. There we go, just like that. And again, if you guys have weak fingers, then you can, if you want to get it started, you can use like a hammer, bang in like a little bit, and then the rest you can use your fingers. All right, so anyways, I got the bearing back in. And I just got to put the cap on here, just like this. Put the other cap on like this. Make sure that's even. And I'm ready to rock and roll, and that's pretty much it. You guys have any questions or anything, need help, just comment below. If you guys subscribe, that'd be great. If you like this video, give me a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.